Hey, thanks for watching. Today we're going to go through the watches that I own, the state of the collection for 2025. We're going to talk about some more than others, but we will talk on every single watch. I've been collecting for about 5 years now, but this is my first state of the collection video. Be kind of fun to document my journey throughout the years. So let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about two watches. First, these two watches I wore 10 years ago when I was an EMT. It's the Casio Forester and the Timex Weekender. At the time, I didn't have a lot of money, so these watches aren't expensive. On top of that, I beat them around pretty good. The watches needed to have two main functions. It needed to have a seconds hand, so I can time heart rates and breath rates and things like that. And it needed to light up when it was dark out, because if you get a night call and you're timing a heart rate, you absolutely need a light on the watch. Timex has a really awesome Indiglo technology. I think it's the best thing that's out there right now to light up your watch. The only thing with the Weekender is that it didn't have a date window, and you do a lot of paperwork when you work in emergency medicine. Now, I don't wear these watches too much anymore, but I'm having a hard time getting rid of them just because of sentimental value. So since I don't wear them that much anymore, let's move on to the next watches, which are going to be my Casios. Let's see, the first one is the good old classic F91W. I beat this thing up. It was my beater watch. Still kind of is. I'd wear it to the gym, wear it cycling. This watch is classic. I love this watch. The next one is just the one on the silver bracelet. What is it, the A158W. Again, I wear this watch actually kind of often. Wear it to the gym, wear it cycling, wear it if I'm working on the car. So what I realized while doing this video is I'm a big Casio guy. The next watch by Casio is the Casio Quartz. It's the all gold, the AQ 230. So I got this watch to test out and see if I liked gold watches. Everything I owned before this was silver. I don't wear it as much, but I do like the all gold look. So I am looking to upgrade this watch to an all gold watch. I think it would be a good addition to the collection. And then lastly is a special edition. It's like a Casio Illuminator A1000. This watch is pretty cool. Definitely a better quality than the other Casios. The cool thing about this is it has a faux mother of pearl around the edges that you could see when the sun hits it. In some lights, the dial's all black, and then in the sunlight, it's that mother of pearl is just beautiful. It is hard to read sometimes, but the other cool thing about this watch is that my girlfriend has the matching pair to this one, except white dial with the mother of pearl. So I'll probably hang on to that one, even though I don't wear this watch as much as I used to. So this next watch is actually a leather company. Well, I guess they make jewelry as well. The company is called Linjer. I liked this watch because it was super minimalist, super simple. Actually, this is kind of the watch that started the journey. I was delivering packages for FedEx, and I saw a customer had this watch on, and I just loved it. I asked him, I said, hey, where'd you get this watch? He told me the company. I immediately Googled it, and I think I bought it like a week or two later. It's not the best value for money. It's overpriced for what it is. But that being said, I love this watch. This is the best watch strap that I own. Best leather watch strap that I own. I have every single color that they make. I don't wear this watch that much anymore. It's really weird. I'm really attracted to dress watches, but I tend not to wear dress watches. That being said, this is my dress watch. I wear it to weddings, but you can also dress it down. So, but yeah, let's keep it moving. We have another micro brand, Dan Henry, the 1964. My friend who is also into watches bought this watch first, showed it to me. I instantly got jealous and had to have it. It's just a really good looking watch. I typically don't like white dials, but I really like the silver dial. So it's an all silver watch with the blue accents, the chronograph. This watch is awesome. Not super expensive. Bracelet's okay. I wish there was more micro adjustments, but it's a clean watch. Actually, I think I'm gonna throw this bad boy on right now. Wear it the rest of the video. So I'm not going into too much details about specifications of watches or anything like that. So if there's a watch you want to see in more in-depth review of, just let me know, leave it in the comments and I'll review that watch. Next, we have one of the best micro brands I think out there. I've got two watches from them, from Baltic. I'm sure a lot of you know Baltic. They make really phenomenal pieces, super clean, great quality at a great price. The first one is the Baltic Hermetique. The cool thing about this watch is that they numbered the first 200, and I have number 100 of 200. It's not limited edition. It's just cool knowing that I have the 100th Hermetique ever made from Baltic. Beautiful dial, simple dial, just the 12, 3, 6, and 9, super thin. I have it on a Perlon strap, I think it's called. It's basically just woven material that you can really get a micro adjustment, and it's a great watch strap, extremely comfortable. The other one is the Baltic Aquascaf, which is their retro take on a diver. This watch, I do wear swimming, I do wear diving. Well, that's a lie. I'm scuba certified. I haven't dove with this watch, but I do wear it swimming. It's just a clean, simple design, retro feel, great bezel. It's probably one of the best looking dive watches, in my opinion, that's out there. Great watch. I love both these watches and wear them quite a bit. Up next is the good old Mickey. I think it's made by Disney. I had one of these growing up that my grandparents gave me. I love that, Mickey just points at the time. I think it's funny. I do wear this watch. I wish more serious brands would make a Mickey like this. I know Rolex has some, and I hate it. I just make the hands go around the dial. It's just a fun watch. Okay, so next I've got the Omega Swatch, and right off the bat, I gotta say that this watch is fake. I bought it on eBay. eBay did help me in getting my money back. I'm a little upset that it's a fake watch. The two things that stood out to me, well, three, I guess. One, it came in a different box that it was supposed to come in. It came in like Mission to Mercury box. Two, the moon phase doesn't track the phases of the moon, and the chronometer doesn't work the way it should. So setting aside that the watch is fake, I am keeping my eye out for an original. I think it's a cool watch. I know a lot of people don't like it. I know I'm probably overpaying for the watch. And the funny thing is I used to hate white watches. It grew on me over the last couple months. I've been seeing it. I've got tattoos, if you guys have seen, and the white watch kind of looks good against the black tattoos. It's a big watch, bigger than what I normally wear, but it does fit well. And of course, I do want an original Speedy. I just don't want to pay $8,000 for it. So in the meantime, this will have to do. And the last micro brand is a watch from Brew. The retro dial, what is it called? The metric. It's a fun watch. The watch is a little bit more playful with the colors. I wanted a colorful dial. I don't know if I exactly nailed it, but the turquoise around the perimeter, along with the orange second hand and the yellow on the tips of the other hands. It's playful, and I enjoy that with this watch. The cool thing about this is I bought it from their website, and I bought the last one. As soon as I bought it, they had no more in stock. And I know that because my friend immediately went to go buy it, and they were out of stock. So I got the last one. I'm sure he'll make more. This is the second Brew I've owned. I sold the other one, but this one I think I'll keep for a while. The bracelet is a little bit of a hair pincher, but it's not too bad. And lastly, we have, I think, one of the most underrated brands out there, the Longines Spirit Zulu Time. I have this one in 39 millimeters. It's right on the cusp of being too big. It's not too big. It fits my wrist well, but I wouldn't go much bigger than this. I wanted to add a little more color into my collection, so I went with the green bezel with the black dial. But in the sunlight, the black dial is very warm. It's almost a chocolatey black with the gold numerals. This watch is just so beautiful, and I've heard nothing but good stuff on YouTube and Reddit and everyone's comments. It's got 100 meters of water resistance, a screw down crown. If I were to have just one watch in my collection, this would be the watch for sure. I think it could do it all. I mean, I don't wear tuxes or anything, but you could dress this up. You could dive with it. 100 meters is plenty. You're not going down more than 30, 40 feet anyways. It's just a really beautifully executed watch. This and their Legend, their Legend Diver, I think is just phenomenal watches, and I'll probably keep this one for the rest of my life. And the last watch I have to show you is the Oris. It's a 1990s Oris pointer date. It's a cool watch with the beautiful dial. Again, with the gold numbers and ticks. I love the date function on this. I think it's super cool. I'm not huge on vintage watches, but this one feels pretty sturdy. I had an old 1969 Omega Constellation, and it just felt like I was going to break it. Obviously, this one's like 30 years newer than that one, but I'm really happy I got this watch. I'm having a fun time looking for vintage watches on eBay. The service fees might be a little more expensive with it being an older watch, but yeah, I'm really glad I got this watch, and I'm having a fun time looking for vintage watches. Well, I enjoy making these types of videos, so let me know if you want me to make a review on a specific watch, and I'll go into more depth on that watch. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Till next time.